Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to Out There Omega Edition. So, in our ship we currently have not a good amount of hull. We need iron like really fast. Fuel, we're okay-ish. We have got some helium sitting in our hull. In our hull? In our hold. There's a difference. Oxygen, well, we've got what we've got in the tank. So we're going to hit the rocky planet, hope for some iron. Land, yep. Let's just check what we've got in the hull. The hold, god damn it. I'm going to use up all my helium to fill the tank up. It does take some 92. So, drill. Right, well that's been destroyed. Rebuild, drill, craft. 4 iron. I needed that iron! I mean, I could drill again. I think I might actually have to drill again to try and get a little bit more iron out of this. I don't need that much silicon. Like, that's just silly. I'm just going to start throwing the silicon away very soon. Here's a problem. I want to be able to split and then use some of it, but not all of it. I don't have that choice, so I'm going to have to dump all of it in. We do need the hull anyway, and take off. Confirm. Now the question is, can I really afford to go to that garden planet? It will damage my hull to land at it, but you know, the chance of being able to get something like Omega would be good. Problem is, I don't actually have any iron now. Normally they ask you for iron the first time around, second time it's iron or helium, third time around it's iron, helium, or something else. I don't have any iron. So if they ask me for something, rather than just giving me something, it won't help. But on the other hand, I'm actually down to half a tank of oxygen. I think I'm going to hit the garden planet, because otherwise I will run out of oxygen fairly soon. And garden planets are a lot rarer than the other types, so I think we have to risk it. I mean, it's 10 hull. Counter life. Something about Satan. I disapprove of Satan. Oh, nothing of interest for this alien. Yeah, it wants my iron. That's annoying. Right. Can I afford to drill with my fuel? Probably. Yeah, I can afford to drill. I actually have 20 oxygen sitting in my hull. My hull? My hold. God damn it, I could have used that. That's stupid of me. I could have used this oxygen. I didn't have to go here. Oh well. There's no point in drilling here. Really. Like, I've got one thing to fill up. What would I want? I mean, they don't have thorium here. Let's have a quick look. They don't have thorium. They could have carbon. I could get the life seed, but honestly, the life seed is... I think it's powered by Omega. I'm not sure. I don't think they say when they're powered by Omega. Based on the mysterious energy, Omega element can instantly transform. I think that means it needs Omega to work. Like, every time you fire it, you need an Omega, like you do for the thing that jumps between black holes. And that's not the best of deals. I mean, it's a good way to get you out of a problem when your life support's failing. And you, like, you turn it into a garden world, you instantly land the garden world, you get a full amount of oxygen. Or you could put Omega into the oxygen tank without having to build that and get 25%. I'm not gonna drill. I can't really afford the fuel, and I only have one slot available anyway. So take off. It's completely useless coming here. Where now? Red dwarf. Okay. Ooh, a space station, fit for an average human. Still large nonetheless, circles around the star at a very low orbit. The star is fluctuating, spasmodically giving rise to solar eruptions as spectacular as dangerous. As spectacular as they are dangerous. Outer wall of the station's deck overlooking the stars are transparent. The outer walls, it should be. The view outside is magnificent. Inside, a curious device is installed pointing at the raging sun. Its purpose seems vague. My arrival ruins the delicately adjusted balance of gravity. I will most certainly be blown to pieces in an imminent explosion. I expect the device is here for a reason. Maybe it can help me. Break it, examine it, activate it. Like, everything says to me I should examine it before I try activating or breaking it, right? Because if it's causing them, and I break it, it might stop. If activating it calms them down, cool. But I don't know what it is, so surely examine it is the best way to go. But it'll probably be like, examine it, you have no idea what it is. You die, or you take damage or something. It will be like, you examine it, you don't have time to activate or break it now. It's an either or. I can't examine it then do one of the other options, which would be, you know, the normal thing to do in these circumstances. Like, always you want to examine it before you press a button. Private Jenkins taught us that. Right. What do I want to do? I'm going to activate it. It vibrates, producing a strong magnetic field that forces me to retreat. Then the device emits a dark beam into the sun star's direction, rapidly increasing its activity. So, is this a star stabilizer? The civilization built it must have unimaginably advanced technology. Cool. Okay. Well, we've hit up a very nice star system. I did need fuel, and I did need hull. I'm not going to complain. Please don't break my hull too much. What? 36? 36? 36 hull? Sorry, I don't remember any time this being that bad. 36 hull? Have they patched it to make it... This seems insane! Oh, a third of your hull's gone. By the way, yeah, you need 20, maybe 30 iron every single time you go to refuel. That's insane! The last time I had problems with going to Gas Giant, I got like 30 hull. This is crazy. That is crazy. That is ridiculous levels. Like, it's so frustrating. We've still got 15 minutes left on this episode. We've died in 6 minutes. That's pretty good. Good job there. So we will restart, but that's incredibly frustrating. 36 hull? 36? That's just... I think that's unfair. What? 36 hull? A large shrine made of black stone. It's a giant empty cube with an opening on one side. For a moment, the vision of a giant birdman comes to my mind. I don't understand. I land my ship on the cube, don my spacesuit, and disembark. The space is empty, other than the pillar that's my height with a sort of button. I'm gonna push the button. Always push the button. I hear a cracking, then a light streaks up around me. My ship and I are consumed in a sudden static electricity storm. When it fades away, I climb back into the ship and run a maintenance check. The good news is that the storm. The bad news is the electricity damaged my computer. It repaired my hull from 100 to 100, and I lost Chronix. I can relearn that pretty easily. Right. If I've learned anything, it's that I need more iron. Like, stupid amounts of iron. So, I'm going to drill at 8. 11 iron. You know, that won't even repair me for going to 1 gas giant at the moment, if that, you know, holds true of taking 36 hull. Whatever. Take off. I'm not going to drill again. I don't want to waste the fuel. Fuel is too expensive. 39! 39 hull! I mean, that's... Like, that's almost to the level I just want to stop playing the game if it's that bad. Like, there we go. There goes 20 iron. 20 iron. Every time you visit Gas Giant, you need an entire slot dedicated in your ship to repairing yourself. What? Or more, because you break your hydrogen probe. Wow, there goes 2 more iron. This is insane. Please tell me it's a bug. I'm launching over at 7. Please tell me it's a bug. This has to be a bug. Taking almost 40 of my hull. That's not gameplay, that's broken. I'll keep 10. Right, let's jump again. I gather a load of fuel. Cool. More rocky planets. I'm gonna have to hit them up because I need iron. It's insane. An alien ship was sinking in the methane lake. Hopelessly, the crew ignited the engines, causing a horrendous explosion that scattered the remains. However, I did find a bit of technology. Woohoo! I learned superconductor. Tungsten, and it upgrades the shield generator. Right, so I need tungsten. Well, luckily we're in the right place for that. Let's drill. And I destroy my drill, which requires more iron. This is stupid. This is getting, like, seriously. This is ridiculous. So much iron, like... Take off. So much iron. Right, what can I do? I'll dump the last fuel in. Freeze a bit of space. I will dump my oxygen as well. Hi, gas giant. What? I don't know if this is some sort of update, has changed the game massively to make the RNG, like, stupid, or if I am just having the worst run in the history of mankind. Seriously. Split that, put that back in. We'll get one out. No, we'll use it all up. Okay, we'll do another probe. Okay, at least this time it only took 24 of our hull. I mean, 24 is high-ish. 40! I could have another rocky planet. I mean, what am I looking for? Tungsten. I don't have that much tungsten. I don't have any tungsten. I could hit another one. I mean, at the end of the day, I can use the iron, certainly. If this is the rate at which I'm losing iron, screw it. Ooh. I find something to study. I learned wormhole generator. Wormhole generator. I need gold. I need thorium, silicon, iron, and gold. It can invert the mass of the black hole and use it as a Lorenzo wormhole, thanks to Omega element. So I need an Omega element to use it. Now, granted, it allows me to travel really large distances, but only when there's a black hole, and I have to go to the black hole, which is effectively using fuel to get there, and then there's nothing really at a black hole. And then I need a Omega element. I think that the wormhole generator is honestly really overrated, so I'm not even going to bother collecting all the 4 elements, which is, of course, 4 slots. I don't care if it's only 4 ones, it's 4 slots. It's completely overrated as a device. At least in my opinion, currently. And we'll drill. Tungsten, that's what I wanted out of this. And silicons can sod off. There we go. Bye! Yeah, we can continue on. We've got enough fuel. Funny, there was some kind of spider in the cockpit. Where did it come from? My last landing? On a airless, rocky planet with, like, lava everywhere? Okay. Anyway, the zero-G had messed with its senses, causing it to weave a perfectly spherical web. Not symmetrical, because, that tends to be a thing that they try for anyway. Spherical web, causing it to weave a perfectly spherical web. I consider making it my friend like a pet, even though I'm not crazy about spiders. But I soon realized it could be very dangerous, so I crushed it and blew out the airlock. I really hope it wasn't some alien ambassador. Wow, I'm a dick. Yeah, it's an ambassador for these people at the Garden Planet. I'll be frank, this is a good system, but it's going to really crush my hull. I mean, I need fuel. And I can always do with hitting up a Garden Planet, especially when I've got a little bit of iron with me. What am I going to do? Now, here's the problem. If I hit up the Garden Planet straight away, and they give me something, I don't have any room in my hull, so I need to get rid of something. I'm getting rid of the hydrogen. Nom. Hiya. Something about dickables. Robiel. I approve of Robiel. I'm never lucky with those. Always the first time around, I always fail. I learned the word love, though. For what it's worth. So, I have my superconductor stuff. I mean, it's no use without a shield generator. I hope the first ship I come across has a shield generator. I could go for drilling here to get some gold to make the wormhole generator. I mean, I am here. We'll drill and see what we get. I mean, at the end of the day, if I get oxygen, I'll keep the oxygen. Oh, for God's sake. Right. You all have to agree this is getting silly. This is really, really silly. Right, I can actually have the carbon here. Combined with that, I could get, like... no, life seed generator was our last one, and then we died. I could go for the copper. In fact, I will go for the copper over the silicon. That way I'll have some variety. I'll probably have to chuck them out at the next opportunity, but until then... Only one gap. Okay. Now, you could have been like, well, why didn't you just leave the gun plant until last? And the reason was I just wanted to get a bit of space and see what they had and whatever. $14 hydrogen. I should have probed again from that screen, it'd be easier. 3. That's worth it, but only just. Finish. Probably not worth it considering the chance of breaking the probe. We'll hit this one as well. Ow, look at that hull. That's ridiculous. My hull was full, I've hit up 2, and I've gone down 68. That's an average of 34 per gas giant. That's insane. That's, like, and I have to keep some iron spare, because all my stuff is breaking. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing now. I really don't know what I'm meant to be doing. What do I chuck out? I mean, I've got to heal the hull. The question is, how much do I heal the hull? I want to keep like 4, because 4 is, I think, what you need to rebuild one of the things. I can't remember what it is, but... What do I do? What do I chuck out? I could use the last of the iron. I think we have to use the last of the iron to free up space. We need the hull anyway. If something breaks, I'm going to be pissed, though. 7. Oh. All that dilly-dallying and worrying for nothing. That doesn't even make us even on getting to this planet. I think that's what's incredibly harsh about it, right? You spend 10 fuel to get to the planet, I spend 7 fuel to do the drill, I get 14 back, so I've lost 3, I take the chance of the drill being destroyed, which at the moment seems incredibly high, and I took 34 damage to my hull, which is 17 iron. The game almost wants me to roll over and die at this stage. I thought I had it figured out, right? The dev sent me that lovely email and was like, right, okay, I understand a few things now. I think I can pick this game. And suddenly it seems to have jumped in difficulty. I don't know if it's just a really bad RNG day or whether something's been altered. You're the closest. But I should move in this direction as soon as I find my new ship. Unbelievable, I found a food crate, a bottle of champagne. At first I told myself, okay, let's save it for an occasion. The one when I finally meet a sexy alien. But then I thought, I could die tomorrow. I could die tomorrow. Is that meant to have spaces, I think? So I opened it in 0G. The champagne exploded in all directions. That's not a good idea in the middle of a spaceship. Like, champagne everywhere. I've been licking off the walls because I'm so desperate for a buzz. Good job, me. Now there's a gas giant here. And normally I'm like, yeah, gas giants, I need that fuel. Now, my, like... I see a gas giant, I'm filled with, like, trepidation. I'm like, I'm gonna get killed by it. It's gonna kill me. I don't know if I should be happy about seeing gas giants. Actually, I'm not happy to see a gas giant, I'll be honest. They fill me with dread. We definitely need to hit up this rocky planet. That's our first port of call. Oh, finally iron. Right, okay. Iron, iron, iron. Finish. Sorry, tungsten. You're just not that important. Now. Take off. $30 hull! What can I chuck out? I don't know what I can chuck out. I mean, I might chuck out silicon. I mean, if I encounter the crystalline ship, though, silicon is really good. So, you know, it's tempting to almost keep some. And it does come in useful in some technologies. Not that I'm, you know, worrying. Probably the copper. Oh my god. Yes. I'm going to have all of this. I will chuck out the silicon as well. Nom 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 fuel. Nom 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 fuel. And there There you go, chuck that in there. I think with this level of fuel we could hit the garden planet. Now the problem with the garden planet is it also takes away from our hull, which makes me very, very unhappy. But it gives us an opportunity to find new techs, etc., which ultimately in the long term are very good for us. Only costs us 10 hull though, so. The Aranasaba. Is that not a sexy alien? It placed Omega on the ground. Friend and Omega. Yay! So we've got ourselves some Omega, which is very nice. I'll probably end up using a hull at this stage, which seems just insane. I'm going to drill at a 4. I will take the Cobalt. Cobalt can be used for some really good advanced technologies, like carbon I'm a bit iffy about. I don't think I've ever seen anything that needs carbon that I've been like, I need that technology. On the other hand, there are technologies that need, thorium, hafnium, cobalt, etc. that I'm like, I need that technology. So I will take the Cobalt with me. Take off. No neutron star? Sure. Okay, so I can drink the liquid, I can spray the liquid over the ship's hull, do nothing. A discovery, yep, that's a building. It dates back to the time when the planet was close to the star. I landed, the atmosphere is rare, but I can safely leave the ship with only a breathing mask on my face. The building is actually a pyramidal temple with sculptures representing worms or intestines. It's only a room, rather spacious. I find an enormous chalice full of some violet blue liquid. We're gonna... Oh, do we want to drink liquid or do we want to... Honestly, I'd rather have it on the hull. If it repairs the hull, yes. The hull looks strengthened. Cool. Maybe this is not a temple, but some kind of repair dock. Like 50 hull and I had 40 to do. Yeah, that's worth it. Gas giant. Well, I need the fuel. I mean, not desperately, but I could do with it. And there's also an iron place here that will give me iron. An iron place that will give me iron. Yeah, I know. Kind of a useless tautology, but whatever. I'm going to still hit up there, because I need iron. At the end of the day, a girl's got to have her iron. So we'll crack that up for 7. Grab 20 iron. That actually works really well. They stack, and that sort of half stacks. And then if I chuck... No, I don't need to use any iron until I hit the gas giant up. Yeah, take off, because I just got repaired. So we go boop, 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 probe. No, wait. 3. Then we use this. And we could use... Oh my god, we took so much hull damage. Like, yeah. More than a stack of iron. I mean, at this stage, right, the Omega, it's 1 sitting in a 1 thing, and it's worth 25. Which means it's worth the same as, 13 iron, 13 hydrogen. Yet it's taking up 1 all by itself. And I could honestly get more in 1 gap than I could with 1 iron. 1 Omega. 1 Omega isn't, particularly using that space efficiently. If I get more than 1 Omega, we're getting into, that's a really useful usage of space. But with 1, I'm not convinced it's worth it. I'm going to try and mitigate, because, if I get 2 slots worth of fuel from this, I'm probably going to have my 2 slots available. Fuel is something I'm desperate for right now. I think we've mitigated enough. Let's probe. And I'm going to launch at 8. Let's destroy the probe. Sorry, damaged it, which is better. Repair Omega! I'm going to repair the iron. I didn't know I could repair Omega. That's cool. I'll repair the iron. And there we go. There's our 2 slots worth of fuel. I'm going to chuck the oxygen out since I have filled my tanks up. And I'm going to launch probe again, but only at 5 this time. Worth it. Okay. But only just. I think we're actually going to have fuel problems very soon. And of course, fuel problems tends to lead to hull problems, which is just a little bit on the crazy side. But okay. I think this is a good place to end the episode. We're at 100, 100, 100. We're expecting to see the ship and the first beacon marker thing soon. Really just, we're saving up, resources for then. And when we find those guys, we'll be bloody happy. Hopefully they'll have a shield generator so we can use the superconductor. But until then, I've been EnterElysium. If you enjoyed the episode, please like, not subscribe, please consider subscribing. But as per usual... Oh, and it's out today, isn't it, I think? Yeah, 2nd of April. Woo! Stay shiny.